Today I'll be showing you how to add a white line around yourself in a thumbnail, or generally a white line around anything. And I'm going to be showing you how to do a drop shadow and also a glow effect, because they all kind of relate to each other. So to start, we're going to click on our main image here, and there's multiple ways you can do this. So I'll show you the manual way. The hardest way is using the polygonal lasso tool or the regular lasso tool. And you can just click dots. So very slowly click around an object. This is generally the better option, as the automatic options are not the greatest. So once you get completed with that, you can click this main selector up here and just do Control C, Control V. You've created a secondary layer. I'm going to undo that because I'm going to do my preferred way for the video, at least, because it's easier to do this and faster. If it works for you, amazing. So we're gonna choose this underneath the lasso tool. There's an object selection tool. We're gonna left click with the object selection tool. Cannot select an object. Try it again. So let it do its thing. Takes a few seconds. Now it's fully selected me. Obviously, as you guys can see, it doesn't do the greatest job, but for the video, it will do. And usually it will do. For most of the time. So like I'll show you guys a drop shadow. So you can do the same thing, Control C, Control V, makes a secondary layer. Now in the bottom right here, I'll make this a little larger. In the bottom right, you see your layers. Make sure that the new layer you created is above the base layer, otherwise it won't work. But we're gonna double left click on your new layer, and you're gonna bring up this panel. Now this panel is going to have a lot of different options you can play around with. The main thing we're going to be worrying about right now is stroke. So you're going to check mark stroke, and as you can see, it looks very funky right now. So we're going to left click on the stroke tab itself, and now we can go to this option. This is where the lines will be positioned. So a lot of the time you'll want it either outside or center. For this, it looks like outside is going to look best. And color, most thumbnails are white, so we'll do white. Now this is where I said before, no, you're going to have to click OK once you're done, otherwise it won't save. But like I said before, this did not come out the greatest. You will have to manually select the entire object if you want it to come out the best. So we can go back to this now if you want to play around with it more. Now that stroke is there, we're going to do a drop shadow. So you can come down here, select drop shadow, and you can do opacity is how dark it is. We're going to leave that about in the middle. Distance is going from top to bottom. If you want it lower, I'm not going to mess with that. Leave it at 0. Spread is how big it gets, basically. So it looks kind of funky, so we'll bring it down a little bit. And then the size is how much it fades out. So we can do a little good mix between spread and size to give me a little drop shadow. So now I have a shadow behind me. It's hard to see with the truck, but I do have a shadow behind me there. And then another thing we can do is outer glow. I do not recommend doing outer glow and drop shadow. It's kind of one or the other, so we're just going to unselect both of these. Outer glow is kind of its own thing, which this can also be used as a kind of a white line. It looks about the same. So we can go opacity, turn it to about a little over halfway. Spread is how thick it is. So we're going to go about 10. Size is how much it goes out. This is your main thing you want to play with. So go about right there. Spread, we'll lower that a little bit. Opacity, that looks really good. So we'll just do 100% opacity. Maybe we'll go a little lower in the opacity. So there. Now I'm fully highlighted. We can go even more just to play around with it. 100% opacity. There we go. Now I'm really glowing up.